Genesis 8 tells a beautiful story. It's a story that has been told for centuries, a story that has inspired generations. It's a story of hope, a hope that emerges after devastation, a hope that shines even in the darkest moments. It's a story of new beginnings, of the promise of a better future, of the renewal of life and the earth. After the great flood, the world was covered in water. Everything was destroyed. The ancient structures and lands that once flourished were now submerged. But God had a plan to restore, to bring back life and hope. He would make things new again. The earth would begin to rejuvenate, the plants to grow, and life to flourish. God remembered Noah. Noah, the righteous man who had followed his commandments, would be rewarded. He remembered the promise he made, a promise of salvation and renewal. He would save Noah and his family. They would be the bearers of new life on earth. He would save the animals on the ark. Every species, every creature would have a chance to start over. God sent a wind to blow over the earth, a wind that would bring calm and begin the drying process. The waters began to recede. Little by little, the earth emerged again, revealing a transformed landscape. The rain stopped falling, the clouds parted, the sun came out. It was a new dawn. It was a new day, a day full of promise and possibilities. God was bringing hope to the world. A hope that would endure, a hope that would remind humanity of the promise of a new beginning. Little by little, the waters receded. Day after day, the water level went down. The ark floated on the surface. It was like a cradle, rocking back and forth. Inside, Noah and his family waited. They prayed. They trusted in God. After many days, the ark stopped. It landed on the mountains of Ararat. The mountain peaks emerged from the water. The world was beginning to reappear. It was a sign of hope. God was in control. Noah wanted to see if the land was dry. He sent out a raven to explore the vast ocean that covered everything around them. The raven flew back and forth, tirelessly, over the surface of the water. It was looking for a place to land, but it couldn't find any dry ground. The earth was still completely covered with water, with no sign that the waters had receded. So, Noah decided to send out a dove, hoping that it would find dry land. The dove returned with an olive branch in its beak. What a wonderful and hopeful sign. This meant that the trees were beginning to grow again, a symbol of life and renewal. There was hope for the future. Nature was being reborn after the devastating flood. Noah sent the dove out again. This time, the dove did not return to the ark. It had found a place to rest. The waters had finally receded, and the land was dry, ready for a new beginning. A new beginning. God spoke to Noah. He said, "Come out of the ark." Noah and his family stepped onto dry land. They were filled with joy and gratitude. They were saved. Noah built an altar to the Lord. He offered sacrifices to thank God for his goodness. It was a new beginning for Noah and his family. It was a new beginning for the world. The promise. God spoke to Noah and his sons. He made them a promise. He said, "Never again will I destroy all living creatures as I have done this time. Never again will I send a flood to destroy the earth." God gave Noah a sign of this promise. He set a rainbow in the clouds. Whenever you see the rainbow, remember God's promise. He will never forget his people. He will always keep his promises. A covenant of hope. The story of Noah and the flood is a story of hope and new beginnings. In the midst of the storm, when all seemed lost, God showed his mercy and his power. Noah, obedient to the divine voice, built the ark and saved his family and many creatures. God was faithful to his promises. Despite the destruction, he brought light and hope through the dark clouds. His promise to never again destroy the earth with a flood is a constant reminder of his love and faithfulness. He saved Noah and his family. In the midst of chaos, they found refuge and safety in the ark. This story shows us that even in the most difficult times, there is always a ray of hope. He gave them a new beginning. After the flood, the earth was renewed and flourished again. Noah and his family had the opportunity to start over, to build a life full of promise and blessings. This story reminds us that God is always with us. In every sunrise, in every new day, we can see his hand guiding and protecting us. His presence is constant and his love unwavering. He will never leave us nor forsake us. In moments of prayer and reflection, we can feel his closeness and his support. His promise to be with us is eternal. We can trust in Him, even in the darkest moments. When the storms of life hit us, His light always finds a way to shine through the darkness. When we are afraid, we can remember the rainbow. This symbol of hope and renewal reminds us of God's promise to never abandon us. We can remember God's promise to always be with us. In every rainbow, we see a reminder of His eternal love and His unwavering faithfulness. Let us be thankful for His love and faithfulness. In every moment of our lives, we must acknowledge and thank Him for the blessings we receive. Let us live our lives to honor Him. May our actions reflect our gratitude and our commitment to His covenant of hope and love.